Well, this is Roy Spencer. Roy's the president and the founder of Perma-Seal. How you doing, Roy?
I'm doing great, Mike.
We had some great weather for your business.
Yeah, I see it rolling in here in the weather map. It's exciting.
People need to prepare for that. How do we do that?
Well, whenever you know, and this time of year, you never know when they're going to be rolling in, but it's that season, so you always want to be prepared. And the first thing you want to do is start with your sump pump downstairs, because if the sump pump doesn't work, you're going to have major problems. So you want to actually physically water test your sump pump. If you can, run water in it. Don't just lift the float up. Literally run water in the sump pit until the sump pump activates, and make sure it evacuates, and that way you can check the check valve in the plumbing, make sure there's no leaks and the sump pump's actually working. Second thing you want to do while you're down there is check your backup pump, because I know you have a backup pump, right, Mike?
Yeah, of course.
You wouldn't have a pump without a backup pump, would you, Mike?
Of course. No, I wouldn't do that.
And then there's a battery on the backup pump that needs to be, make sure that's newer and it's going to work. If you need some help, have the battery tested, because it's no good if it only works for 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Okay? Then we want to go outside, make sure our downspouts are extended away from the house, because there's a tremendous amount of water that can dump in one spot. So a lot of times it gets knocked off when you're mowing the lawn or something. Put too much water next to your foundation.
Keep sending it back in.
Exactly. And while you're outside, look at your window wells, okay? If you have windows in your basement, they're probably in a well below ground. There should be a drain in there, and that drain has a cap on it, like a sink strainer, and it only takes a couple leaves or newspaper to cover that drain, and you're out of business. Again, you could have a flood where you never had one before. So just look in your window wells, make sure your drains are clear.
Okay, the other thing I want to get to, people traveling, they get home, their basement's a mess, it's flooded. While they were gone, this happened. Now what?
Yeah, well, if you do have a flooded basement, first thing you want to not do is walk into inches of standing water, because there could be a short, electrical short down there. It could be a life safety thing. So get some professional help, and then get the water evacuated, and beware of mold and things. So ask for professional help in getting that mess cleaned up.
Gotcha. So to prevent your basement from flooding, and for peace of mind, you know who to call. Perma-Seal at 800-421-SEAL for your free estimate. That's 800-421-7325. Or you can check Perma-Seal.net. Perma-Seal, known best for being better. Roy, thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, we'll be back after